1. The Whisper of the Doll, Episode 1. In a small, remote village tucked away in the mountains, there stood an old antique shop. The shop was filled with strange relics from the past, each with its own story, but none were as mysterious as the doll that sat on the highest shelf. The doll was delicate, dressed in a faded lace gown, with long black hair that cascaded down its porcelain face. Its eyes were a deep, unsettling blue, almost as if they held secrets from another world. Villagers often whispered about it, claiming that at night, if one listened closely enough, they could hear it whispering. One rainy evening, a young girl named Emma stumbled into the shop. She had moved to the village only a few days ago and was eager to explore its hidden corners. The shopkeeper, an old man with a crooked smile, watched her with interest as she roamed around. Emma's eyes eventually fell on the doll. Something about its gaze drew her in, and she found herself reaching up to touch it. The moment her fingers brushed against its hand, she felt a chill run down her spine. "Be careful with that one," the shopkeeper warned, his voice low and rough. "They say the doll can talk. It whispers secrets that should never be heard." Emma laughed, but her hand trembled as she pulled it away. "It's just a doll," she said, trying to shake off the uneasy feeling. "How can it whisper?" The shopkeeper's eyes grew dark. "Some objects are cursed, young lady. The doll has been with me for years, and those who took it home, well, they never returned." Ignoring the warning, Emma couldn't resist. She bought the doll, her curiosity overpowering her fear. That night, as she placed the doll on her bedside table, she swore she could hear a faint whispering like a distant echo. But when she turned to look, there was only silence. As she drifted off to sleep, the whispers grew louder, filling the room with a voice that sent shivers down her spine. "Emma, I know your secret. I know what you've done." Her eyes shot open, but the room was dark and still. The doll's blue eyes glowed faintly in the moonlight, and for a brief moment, Emma felt its cold porcelain hand wrap around her wrist. The next morning, she woke up alone, the doll sitting upright on her bed, its lips parted in a silent whisper.